Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh. Good conversations with good people. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Today's episode is something special, real conversation, deeper than the surface, all purpose. We got a brother in the building who brings light wherever he speaks and host of the Miller Experience, a voice of faith, growth, and elevation and mindset. He don't just talk about the journey, he walks it. Y'all welcome to Chillin' and Vibing Podcast, the one and only. Mr. Big Dog. Yes, sir, Mr.
Xcalibur.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
What it
What's
do?
What's
What
going
it
going
do?
on?
on,
What it
Bob?
do? What's up, Kings?
What's going on, big dog? How you
Good.
living?
Man, great, bro. Blessed and highly favored, man. Blessed and
Hey
highly
man,
favored.
yes sir. We glad you coming to the chilling environment, man. But I got a question for you, man. Like, what made you create the Miller Experience?
Oh man, so what made me create the Miller Experience? So I'll probably tell you guys later on in the conversation about my journey getting into law enforcement, but I originally, as you guys know, I'm in law enforcement, but that wasn't
Mm,
my. I always didn't want to grow up being in law enforcement. My goal when I went to college, I went to Bethune-Cookman in Daytona. Is communication. I did sports communication. That was my major. But being an 18, 19, 20-year-old knucklehead, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I didn't graduate, bull jiving, so yeah, I got into law enforcement, which we get into later. But the pandemic is a blessing and a curse, right?
correct.
Depending how you utilize it. So I see the
Mm,
podcast thing going. I see everybody doing this. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Got me a little camera. Got with one of my church members. He does videography. Get a couple guys to interview, and that's how we started, man. The Miller Experience, baby. Just from the pandemic. I love talking to people. I love talking to people life. I love communicating with people. My show is basically having real conversations with real people that's doing major things in the community. That's what I want to do to bring the light. That's why I started the Miller Experience.
respect.
That's what's up. So, who has been your most interesting guest and why?
Oh man, all of them are interesting. But I got to say Reggie Wright Jr. He used to be a bodyguard for Death Row Records. He was there during the time when Tupac got shot, and he grew up with Suge Knight. He's Suge Knight right hand man. Reggie got some stories, man. I call him the West Coast version of Fat Joe. Man, got stories for days, man. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, we'll have him on next month.
Okay. Respect. And man, you speak from a place of faith, but also pain and growth. Like, what chapter in your life tests you the most?
Man, I would say, growing up, I had to grow up fast because my mother got diagnosed with MS when I was in middle school. So
Mhm.
pretty much she couldn't take care of us like she can because she's always in pain and hurting. So I mainly had to be the man in the house, making sure she's straight. It's middle school now. I'm like 14 years old. Had to be the man in the house, make sure me and my brother getting our homework done in time. And it was just a struggle, man. That's why once I got to high school, I had to move to Jacksonville, live with my aunt for a while.
Okay.
Respect.
The Black Shield podcast, you're a part of that podcast also.
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
has that journey been so far? And
Oh
how was that
man.
trip to Indiana?
Oh man. First of all, the Black Shield, man. Shout out to my boy Andre Creighton for executive producing and coming up with it. Also, my cast members, Andre Ewing. He just retired July 2nd from Cincinnati PD. And my big bro, Rasheed Lightford. He's with Atlanta PD. Um, Man, amazing, dude. Let me tell you something about the Black Shield podcast. I always say in law enforcement, we see so much shit, we gonna need some type of counseling. And sitting down, we filmed 17 episodes in 3 days. And sitting down with these brothers talking about the things we go through and what we see, it was therapeutic. I didn't realize I needed it. I
Mhm.
didn't realize I had so much stuff jumbled up that I need to talk about it, man. I didn't realize that. And I told them guys on camera, I said, dude, I love this. This is so therapeutic. Therapeutic. This is something that I can't wait when it come out. It's coming out in October this fall. Right now, we're shooting out to a couple networks, the Urban One Network, which has the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and also the Black Effect Podcast Network, which is Charlemagne is involved with it. So right now, we're shooting out to them. Also, Hulu, BET, We trying to get on some major platform, but right now it's on the I Am Beast Network. Now, Indianapolis, it was cool, but ain't shit out there.
Right.
I observed more racism in Indianapolis than I ever living in the South.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Indiana's cool now. It's cool, man, but man, hopefully I have another experience by the time a different experience when we go to season 2. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I ain't gonna tell you no bullshit.
Right.
That's
Everybody
crazy,
got a
man.
story, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, you often talk about being unstoppable and walking in purpose. Like, what does freedom mean to you now?
Oh man, I believe freedom is just something basically nobody can stop you from doing. If you got your mindset set on something, do it, man. Regardless of what people have to say, if you know it's right and you know you can conquer it, do it, man. That's the freedom. If you always stuck in what somebody's gonna think, what your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband's gonna think about what you're gonna do, man, you in prison. You in prison. Mentally, you in prison. Freedom, just do what the fuck you do. Make sure it's morally correct, it's legal, and make sure it gonna be some times, man. You might think, oh man, can't go far. That's the best time to keep pushing, man. That's the best time to keep pushing, man. You might don't see the light right now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's never no dark days. Dark days will always stay all day. There's always gonna be some type of light.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Xcalibur, what inspired you to be a police officer, and what motivates you to keep serving your community?
So what inspired me to be a police officer, man, like I told you guys before, that wasn't my dream. My dream was always to be in the entertainment field. I wanted to be either a professional athlete, play football. In college, I played running back and outside linebacker, or be an ESPN. Not right now, everybody knows Stephen A. Smith, but I always wanted to be the Stuart Scott.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first Stephen A. Smith in ESPN, Stuart Scott. That was always my goal. So I went to sports communication. That was my major. But what made me get in law enforcement, a couple things, man. I remember in high school, my brother and I got stopped. Bunch of police officers pulled us over. They thought we fit the description of an armed robbery that just occurred. Had me and my brother out of the vehicle, patting us down, searching the car, taking everything out, and then wrote me a seatbelt ticket. That was strike one. Strike two was, man, I got pulled over my ex house, after Thanksgiving. No, before Thanksgiving, leaving my ex house. Had the headlight out. Got pulled over for that. Cool, okay. I might get a little warning or something. Come to find out my license was suspended for something that I already paid for. And I told them that. They didn't believe me. So I sat in the county jail for 12 hours, which wasn't fun. I don't see how motherfuckers go to jail all the time, but I can't do it. You got to be suspect.
Right.
You got to do hate shit, man. That's just a side note. I can't do it, bro. I love my freedom, man. So I thought about it. I said, yo, I don't like I was treated in both of them stands. I mean, I had other situations, but those two always stood out to me. I didn't like I was being treated, and I was like, you know what? I don't have a record. I don't have, anything in my background. I said, man, let me go in and be the change instead of going on social media and bitching about it. Let me go into the environment and be the change, man. Let me show the officers how you can really handle things, how people really see us, man. How we can change our, outlook at people look at us, man, Now, look, I just went in it with that mindset, but now I love it. I'm 14 years in, 11 more years to go till I retire. I love it. I love it. But this is my passion. Podcast is really my passion. I love what I do in law enforcement because I love people. I love helping people out. Also, I love arresting the bad guys. But I also love podcasting is my passion.
Respect. How do you balance speaking truth and still keeping it relatable for people who might not be spiritual?
Sometimes you got to talk to their level, man. I always say the Charleston White aspect, right?
Right.
So Charleston White, if you guys knew Charleston White before he started being who he was like the Malcolm X, speaking that Malcolm X tone. Hey, brother, this how but nobody was paying him no attention. When he started talking like the ignorant rapper, to sprinkle a little bit of realness in it, that's how he gets your attention. That's how sometimes you got to do it, man. If I'm sitting here talking to a kid, I'm going to sit here and talk his lingo, but I'm going to sprinkle some real shit in there so he can get what I'm talking about. He going to catch what I'm saying.
Right.
It's hard talking to them YNs, man.
Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, them motherfuckers think they know everything, man. Trying to tell you, bro. But it's all good, man. I love getting to them. Once you get to them, I had one guy one time. I was locking. Whenever I lock someone up, I always try to talk to them on the way to the jail. Let them know, like, hey, man, let's make this your last time. You know what I'm saying? Let's learn from the situation. I always tell, especially the young guys. I was telling the young. I can't exactly remember what I told this guy, but he sat there. He said, "Damn, 21 years old." He's like, "Man, that makes sense. Nobody never broke it down to me like that." Basically, how he's doing his life right now. You know, I'm gonna sum it up. I pretty much saying that you're 21 years old and you're going down a road where you can't even do nothing for the rest of your life because you got your jacket is so long and you're just 21 years old. Nobody's gonna hire your ass. Nobody's gonna want to deal with you. And you're going to just go down this road. You either lead into jail or death. That's your only two options right now. Bro, you need to tighten the fuck up. That's what I told him. He never saw it that way. He never saw it that way. He said his father wasn't in his life. His granddaddy died. He never had a male figure in his life. He never saw it that way.
So he never had nobody talk to him and
Nah.
straightforward like that.
Dude, 21 years old. This dude's jacket was long. I mean, he started from 14 years old, bro.
Damn.
14 years old, man. He already got a jacket long, man. Like a trench coat from Mafia type. You know what I'm saying? Longer like that, bro.
But like they said,
Well,
man, it start from home. It start from
Yeah,
home. If you
yeah.
don't get that guidance from home, man, I mean,
I
moms
tell
can do
parents,
it, but
yeah, the mom can do it, but you know, it's so far a mother can do raising a young man. It's
that's
so
for
much,
damn
man.
sure.
It's so much, man. I always tell parents, man, love on your kids, bro. I always see if they quiet and you know they ain't quiet, go talk to them. That's all. Sometimes that's all they want. Stop being on your phone. Stop looking at TV, man. Pay attention to your kid, man. I'm telling you, tell them you love them every once in a while. You know how many kids
Mhm.
never heard that? That's sad.
yeah.
There's so many kids never heard their mother or father told them that they love them. They never heard their mother and father told each other that they love each other. That shit is crazy.
So they just build with anger and hate.
Yeah, yeah. Every crime, I guarantee you, man. I don't have a stat on me right now, but I guarantee you, I will bet my whole salary on it. I bet you every crime ever committed started from a parent not loving on their child.
Mm.
I bet you, cause they want that attention.
Yep.
They got to get it from somewhere,
But they try to get it from the street, trying to get that
from the
street
street.
cred.
You know what I'm saying? They want that attention. I used to work in the detention center too, man. And I could tell who the cats didn't have a parent in their life. Cause they try to get our attention all the time. I'm like, bro, damn, your mom, I asked a guy one time, I said, yeah, I was just bullshitting too. I said, damn, dude, your mom ever hug you? He like, no. I said, oh shit.
Hey, you was joking, but
I was
it was some
joking,
real
man, the way
shit.
he was acting like a kid, a grown ass man. And I just asked him, joking in a joking way. I said, dude, your mom ever hug you? And he was like, no. I said, damn, my bad.
Yeah,
That's
that's
real.
crazy.
That's real.
Nah, for real. I was like, well, I always had love for my mom, but she was like, she was hard on me.
Yeah.
It's called tough love. So I grew up without a father. So it's like she had to play the
Both
mama
of
and the daddy role. So it's
them.
like, okay, I get that. But even my mama has seen the changes as when we get older, is I don't know what age it is when mom keeps start yelling, it's like, and we look at her like, girl, get out my face.
14 to
That's
15.
when, yeah, that's when my granddad came in and started tearing ass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I had male figures in my life, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of blessed with that because all that ass whooping or jail, I take that ass whooping.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts. Yeah.
yeah,
About 14 to 15, man, if there's no male figure, that's around the time when a young man really needs a male figure in his life, around that time for, because they trying to figure shit out now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
yeah.
They got little hormones. They look at these little girls, and little pee getting excited now. You know, they don't know what the fuck going on, man. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
weeder whackers. Little
Yeah,
weeder
yeah.
whackers.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck going on. So by that time, they need a male figure in their life, man. About 14 or 15, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of uncles, man, and one of my uncles, man,
So did I.
he had that name on his belt. I was
Yeah.
afraid of that one. It was that name on the belt, and it was that comb. I had an uncle.
Yeah,
He said, "Hold your hand out," and he'll
yeah.
pop my hand with that comb. Man, that thing used to hurt.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm like you, man. I grew up with my uncles. I had so many uncles, man, and I always been around them as a kid. When I met my wife is a couple years older than me. I met him when I was 26, and we had a conversation, and she didn't believe my age. She literally wanted to see my driver's license.
Right.
The way I carried myself, I had an old spirit at 26. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That remind me of somebody.
Hey, Larry, chill out. Chill out, man. You ain't got to tell what's going on. Because I'm 26 right now. But,
Yeah, yeah.
like I was raised by my uncles. So it's like, but my uncles they're more into streets, you know.
Okay, okay.
Granted, I had Mom Deuce, but, Mom Deuce had to work.
Yeah, yeah.
So who had to follow up? But now, my mama had a little brother, and he only 6 years older than me. I still call him to the day. He's not my uncle. That's my big brother. Cause we grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I grew up with her generation. Cause
Yeah,
my mom Deuce had me young. You know, a teen mom. But at the end of the day, I got an old soul, boy. It's like
yeah,
it's so
yeah.
bad to the point like I like older women, like
Yeah,
older than my
dude,
mama,
bro, let
boy.
me tell you. Hey, let me tell you, man. I'm the same way. Like I tell you, my wife is a couple years older than me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm not gonna put her age out there, but she's a couple years older than me.
right,
But
right.
growing up, always loved older women. When I was in middle school, I like high school girls. When I was in high school, I like college girls. When I was in college, when I was a freshman, I want to deal with the seniors. By the time, my junior year came, I want to deal with women outside of college, man. You know what I'm
You see
saying?
what I'm
I always
saying?
been interested in older women, man.
It just in me.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what's going on, man. It just in me,
yeah,
man. It's like they love
yeah,
me and I
man.
love them back.
Yeah,
Put that big Darlene on me, girl.
yeah. Yeah,
So
Oh
man.
Excalibur,
man.
Yo,
how do you handle high pressure situations?
like in what?
Law enforcement.
Okay. Um. Oh man. Sometimes, bro, depending on the situation, sometimes you could talk your way out. You could just have to talk. Sometimes, in a high pressure situation, that's one thing I love about my background working in the detention center. Right. I always say if I become a chief or a sheriff, I'm gonna hire someone with a background in the detention center because they can talk their way out of stuff. Um. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Had a situation last year where I was working a collision and the person left the scene. I seen this guy. I'm thinking he's trying to get my attention. He's trying to get my attention on let me know what happened. Like he saw somebody left, so I went over to see what it was. This dude, him and this girl going at it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pull a knife out on her. I had to assess that scene. I'm waiting on the sheriff department to get here, right? I've been with this dude for 45 minutes. And guess what? Ain't had no after he dropped that knife, me and him was just talking. Sometimes people just want to talk.
Right.
That goes back. That goes back to what I said earlier about raising your kids, man. Talk to them.
Mm.
Talk to them. Because a lot of crimes could be prevented just by you talking to your kids, man. That's it. That's all they want is the conversation. Why you think
Yes,
as
sir.
adults we go to therapy? It's certain things you can't tell your spouse, some things you can't tell your loved one. But you need to tell somebody. That's why we go to therapy to get shit out. If you don't get shit out, that shit gonna build up and build and build and build, and somebody's gonna feel your fucking wrath.
Yeah, pressure bust pipe.
Yes, yes,
Damn, so.
yeah, man. But high pressure, situations, man. What I do in highway patrol, man, we deal with a lot of collisions. So we would probably have to deal with more with deaths, man. I remember the date, July 2nd, 2020, bro. I worked 7 confirmed fatal on I-26. I pull up on the scene. I see dead bodies. It's like a war zone, bro. I see dead bodies all over the ground. I'm cool. It ain't bothering me because that's what I used to. Until I see that 7-year-old little girl dead on the ground.
Mm,
At that time, my daughter was 7.
mm.
So that affected me. That affected me. But I got some counseling on that also. I got some counseling. I talked to someone about that,
Yeah, man. Like as a man, people don't realize like men go through stuff too, man.
bro. Bro, people don't know, man. Like they we don't want to talk about it because it shows society says it's a sign of weakness if we talk about it. That's bullshit. Bro, we need to let that shit out. 'Cause I'm telling you, if we don't let it out, somebody else gonna feel that wrath. That's just human nature. That's just human nature. You don't even realize, like I told you guys, before I did the Black Shield podcast, I didn't realize I had all that built up in me until we started talking.
Right.
Didn't even realize it. Y'all see in October. Y'all will see.
So, how do you protect your peace while pouring into others all the time?
So you know with me, so I got a rule, right? I don't never bring work home. I don't talk
Right.
about work. I don't do even when I'm off. This like right now I'm off. I'm talking about work. I'm on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But I got other things going on. I don't talk about work unless my wife asks me a question she saw on social media. Then I'll talk about it. But other than that, I don't talk about work. I train. I do personal training. I also got Train Soul University. I work out a lot and doing podcasting, man. That's how I keep my peace, man. I always tell guys in law enforcement, have an outlet outside of law enforcement, dude. Just don't be law enforcement 24/7. Have an outlet, man. Go work out. Shit, do a garden, bicycle, run, jog, do something, man. Keep your mind off work.
You got some of them that can't, man. Shit, they're police
Bro, I
officers
tell people,
24/7.
man, look, you gonna worry about work so much, you gonna kill yourself, man. This motherfucking job don't care about you. As soon as you dead, they got your replacement on a phone call away.
Yeah. Give you that bullshit ass fucking down, whatever it called. You got your picture
Yeah,
on
they
there,
didn't
and
even roll after you. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
They might mourn you for about a day or so with the little, the badge, the black
Mm,
thing covering your badge, man. But yo, man, I tell people protect your peace, man. This job ain't worth your peace and dying in an early age, bro. You know, in law
mm.
enforcement, we have more high suicide rates than anything.
Wow.
Yeah. These guys let this job go to their head, bro. It ain't that deep. It really ain't that deep. I know guys that take like a DUI, they take that thing personal, they lose their case in court. I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious, bro. Out of all the DEIs you got, you mad about this one you lost in court? Come on, bro. What we doing?
All right.
What we doing? That dude can go back out and drink anyway. You can catch his ass again.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
So
care if I win or
Excalibur, man.
lose, bro.
Huh?
I was like, I don't care if I win or lose. If I was in law enforcement, I don't care. Hey, shit. Am I still getting paid? All right, then. Shit, fuck it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man. I mean, I understand you passionate about it. I get it, man. But certain things, like, okay, now if I got a case with a murder suspect and he ended up getting off or something, I made a mistake doing an investigation, that might affect me then because I let a killer get off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I mean, certain things, bro, like whether you win or lose, that mofo, even if you won the case, he still gonna go back out and drink. I've seen it too much, man. He still gonna go back
Yeah.
out and drink and drive. So you can catch his ass again.
But
Crazy,
like, how
man.
do you handle, man, being a police officer, knowing that a lot of people don't like police officers? They don't like the popo.
Well, that's again how you carry yourself. I'm the type of person, man, I treat people the way I want to be treated. Well, I treat people the way I want my loved ones to be treated. Because the person I'm stopping, I'm dealing with on this collision or whatever, that's someone mother, that's someone father, that's someone's sister, brother, cousin, auntie, wife, husbands, etc. So I just treat everybody now. Check this out now. I mean, if you want to get slick, I can get slick too. I show respect where respect is given. You respect me, I'm gonna show you that same thing. But you want to get gully at the mouth, I could do the same thing.
You ever had a situation like that?
I would say when I worked at the police department, I was training this new training we have, and we went to a call. I can't remember what the call was about, but I remember I went as professional. I was talking to the lady. She steady cussing me out. And I was like, ma'am, this is XYZ. I'm trying to explain. She steady. I let this go on for about at least 5 minutes. When I stooped down her level, that's when she calmed down and started listening. We got back in the car. My trainee was like, I can't believe you talked to her like that.
I don't
I
give a
said,
fuck.
first of all,
I
you
don't
saw
give a
how I was
fuck.
talking to her in the beginning, right? And she like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So when I stood at the level, what happened? She changed. Okay, sometimes you got to do that in this job. She called me last week and just told me she had to do that. First time she had to do that, and it worked.
Yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm like, man. Okay, look, listen. This is how it's gonna work, man. Please, man. Okay, bet. You don't give a fuck, Then you still then level.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was like, oh shit, he don't piss him off now.
Man,
Yeah.
I had a situation. This is when I worked for the police department. I could talk about it because it's an old case. I remember I went to a domestic. The son called. I found out the son had called. The mother and father was arguing. And so when me and the officer went to the door, I could hear him. I could hear shit just knocking all over. I said, "Oh shit!" So I'm trying to announce myself. Nobody coming. So I kicked the door in. I see the man well on top of his wife, just punching. I jumped on top of the husband to get him off his wife. The wife jumped on my back and started hitting me. Get off my hood. Both of their ass went to jail, bro. The husband for assault for domestic violence on the wife. I saw it. And the wife for assault and battery on me.
You think
Hey,
it was
he
a role
phone
play?
fool.
Huh?
You think they was full
They were
playing?
role playing, boy. Hey, I don't want to be part of that. That's some Diddy shit. That's some Diddy shit, bro. Leave me out of that. Leave me out of that.
Shoot.
Speaking
Oh
on
Oh,
Diddy,
man,
boy,
that's
man,
funny.
do you think Diddy
I
gonna
don't
get
get
off?
down like that. I don't get down like that, boy. I like to play. I like to be romantic. I don't do all that rough shit. Fuck no. Mm-mm.
Speaking of Diddy, man,
Ah,
you think Diddy gonna get off?
Yeah. Based on the two major things that they was trying to get him on, they found him not
them,
guilty. The other
them damn
two,
Rico.
he basically did a year. He basically did a year in prison already. I think they're gonna give him time served.
Mm.
They not doing the sentence until October.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, did you ever deal with imposter syndromes, and how did you work through
Hell no, I ain't never deal with no imposter syndrome. Hell no, man. Fuck no, man. If you did it, you going to
it?
jail. Straight up.
For sure, for
Black, white,
sure,
whatever, man. If you did it, you going to jail, man.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Well,
Hell no, man.
how did you
Now, if I make
stay?
it to a certain level, in this podcast game, I might end up feeling like that. But i I'm the type of person, man. I want to see everybody win. I'm trying to help out everybody. But if you talking about law enforcement wise, man, hell no. If you did it, your ass going to jail. Shit.
Right, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You ever had somebody try to pay you off? Hey man, I'll pay
Nah.
you, man.
They tried and that shit ain't work. I use that shit against them in court too.
Damn, you should have shut your ass up. That's another charge.
So hey, I use that I used that in court one time. Matter of fact, it was a lady. She just this happened in man, your town Orangeburg off the chain, bro. This happened in Orangeburg. All my shit happened in Orangeburg, man. She had a bad wreck, DUI, hit a car, whatever. The other guy had been flown out. So she trying to pay me off, and I'm telling her no. She just came back. She's supposed to get married that next day. She was leaving her bachelorette
Ooh.
party. I said, hey, in North Carolina. She was heading to Charlotte. I said, well, man, you got to call your fiance. You going to jail tonight. She tried to pay me off. So I had a hearing a couple months after that, and the lawyer was trying to get me to drop. I said, no, I'm not dropping it, man. She hit another vehicle. I had to send that guy. He had to be airlifted to the hospital. I said, no, I'm not dropping the record. We sticking with that DUI. He was like, well, he's trying to talk me into it. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you look at the video? Because I would love to take this to trial. Did you look at the video? And he was like, no. I said, well, do me a favor. Look at the video. Once you see the video and you email, I said, you call me with your number and you email me your number and I call you back and see what we're going to do. Man, that next day he emailed me. He like, yeah, we're not going to take this trial. We just going to ahead and she's guilty. She's guilty.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Y'all got to realize, man, some of y'all be talking yourself into things, man. Y'all got to realize we got body cameras, we got in-car cameras, and we got dash footage, man. We got cameras all over, man. Y'all, you talk that slick shit all you want, but we gonna catch it.
And that's how
I say
things
yes,
have
sir,
changed
no,
over the
sir.
years.
What you
Like
say,
back in
Larry?
the day, I said that's how things changed over the years. Cause back in the day, it ain't had no body cameras. They ain't
Yeah,
had no
yeah,
cameras, you know. You had to take the officer word. But
bro.
now, all this
I love
technology,
body cameras. I love body cameras, man. I remember when it first came to Highway Patrol, a lot of the old school guys didn't want it. But I loved it because when I worked at the police department, I had a lady blatantly lied on me, said I did this and that. And when my chief saw the body camera, he called her in, had her look at it while I was in there, and she had to apologize to me.
wow.
She was trying to get me fired. She was saying I was cussing her out, calling her all out, her name, everything. And I was just as professional. She was in my face. She was
Damn.
in my
Wow.
face. Yeah.
She was white too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I had a
Mm.
feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
When white people see the police, they get hope. They get bold. When black people see police, shit, we
Hey,
scared
let
to
me ask
death.
y'all a
We
question. What y'all think about, man? I talk about relationships. I'm gonna talk about relationships real quick. What you guys think about Cardi B and Offset? Not Offset, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. What y'all thoughts on that?
go ahead, Larry.
Mm. Man, I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Offset hurt. Offset hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
He hurt.
yeah,
He really hurt.
yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't know Cardi B personally, but from what I see, you know, she look like she's a good woman. From what I see now, I mean, granted, everybody got a pass, but her with the music and her career, how it's going,
I don't give a damn, dude. That's like, let me tell you something. There's certain women you just can't wife up.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think Kanye West was a damn fool for wifing Kim Kardashian. I understand everybody got a pass, but damn it, bro. When you know it, hey, you know, Cardi B used to rob dudes, man. Slip shit in they drink and rob dudes, man. She was a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, as a man, if I'm smashing a chick that's pregnant, and then my spirits is going inside you hitting your child, your unborn child from another man, how can I wipe this woman?
yeah. I forgot about that situation. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was wild.
I ain't never forget.
I guess that. Yeah, I guess that was her get back, man. She
bro.
finally
That's a
cheating,
fucked
but
up
that
get
shit hurt.
back.
That shit hurt. It
That's what I'm
is, but
saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, think about. I understand she Cardi B, man, but you gotta think about Stephon just supposed to be having fun. You ain't supposed to be wifing this chick, bro. You supposed to be having fun, man. Because think about how she's carrying herself when she was with her husband. Yeah, her husband cheated. He was wrong. But damn, dude, you having sex with another guy, pregnant with another man, baby inside you?
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I ain't gonna
That was
lie,
tough
X.
right
I would
there.
have go to jail for that one. I ain't gonna lie, take
Man,
you to
dude.
jail. We got to
Who you
kill that
telling,
nigga.
bro? Who you telling?
Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't care if you
Who you
you if
telling,
you
man?
if you cheat on me. I don't. If you cheat on me, wait till the baby is here to do all that.
At
You
least
cheat
wait
on
till the
me while the
baby's here. You
baby.
know what I'm saying?
Now that's very disrespectful.
Yeah,
Now I get that
Yeah.
I cheated on you while you was pregnant. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, but damn, when I say women are more evil, but
bro.
they
Oh
do it.
man.
But you remember
Ooh.
now, we do this shit for lust. They do this shit for love, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they
That's
don't
true.
understand that shit.
Yeah.
But I love
I've
all my
seen. I'm watching.
queens. I don't want no disrespect. I love all my queens, but y'all motherfucking evil.
It
Y'all
all depends
evil.
how you treat them, too, man. Treat them, man.
Yeah.
I treat my wife like a queen, bro. I do every. I treat her the way like how she's supposed to be. Plus, I got daughters watching too,
You
so I'm trying to lead by example. I'm trying to
you
lead
know what
by
I'm
example.
saying?
But with Stephon Diggs, man, he's acting like a simp. Because the reason why I say that, bro, you look at her. Look at her, man. She done drug guys before and then robbed them. She admitted this on camera. Her lyrics, man. Come on. Even Lil Kim wasn't that goddamn bad back in the day with the lyrics, man. It's all they talk about is pussy and damn dick and all. Like, God damn, I can't. When the Cardi B song come on the radio with my daughter in the car, I got to change that bitch, man.
Oh, she
Yeah.
listening when you ain't
You know what I'm
there,
Yeah.
saying?
so it's okay.
And play your part, man. Just Stephon, just play your part, bro. Don't wife her, bro. Don't wife her, bro. And you sleeping with a pregnant woman, that tells you a lot about the person right there. You sleep with a pregnant woman and you putting your spirits, you inserting your spirit inside her, touching an unborn child from another man, bro, that tells you a lot. That's all I
Man,
need to know.
I had no respect for
Yeah.
her. Not
Yeah.
one bit.
I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna be smashing and dashing. That's it.
I don't think it's gonna last though. I don't think it's gonna last.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. I
I
They
don't
got to
was
think
tell
so
y'all
having
either.
about
fun.
this
It
one
looked like they
story,
having fun
man.
though.
I got to tell y'all about this
What
one
story?
story though, man. I had to pick up this girl, and she was Mexican,
Uh-huh.
and she said she didn't speak no English. I said, all right,
Yeah.
cool, bet. Y'all know I'm a hustler by nature. But she said,
Mm-hmm.
I don't speak no English. I said, all right, bet. So, I'm having a conversation with her. She said she was trying to leave her husband or whatever, and she
Mhm.
basically running away. He been abusing her and all. I said, all right. So I'm asking her questions. She putting the phone to my face so I can speak English, but it'll translate it. Mind you, she said she didn't speak no English. So she said, play Drake. So I turned Drake on. Man, this song came on and she spoke English so fluently. It was Drake featuring goddamn Sexy Red. Bend that ass
That's right.
over. Man, I was like, what the fuck? I thought you didn't
Bro,
speak
that's
no
probably
damn
how she
English.
learned English, man, through music. That's probably how she learned
Yeah.
English, man. Through music.
Well, that
Like
shit
when
was
the boy be going
crazy,
to
man.
concert and they be having concerts all over the globe and they go to a different country, they don't speak no English, but they know how to speak English when that
Yeah,
song come on, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I seen it.
yeah, yeah. Word, word,
That
word,
jump was wild, though, man. I just had to tell you about
word.
that experience I had recently. Hey, we appreciate you for coming to Chill and Vibe, but before we go,
You
let
already know.
everybody know what we doing, man.
We chilling and vibing in this mofo, you know.